Aloha and welcome back. I'm Panther and this is Atlas Fallen Reign of Sand. I've been sick. I'm not sure if you hear it in my voice or anything like that, but man, foodborne illnesses suck. And I don't mean food poisoning. Although, I mean, there really isn't that much difference. I was a dumbass and my sister was cooking up some eggs to make an omelet. Okay, cool. I cut into the omelet and the sausage bits were coated in liquid egg. But the outside of the omelet was like really cooked. It was almost burnt. So it was like, she tried her hardest. I'll give it a shot. I should have just went, nope. So for the last, what has it been, 4 days? Yeah, no, I've been, like, throat sick. One of the worst types for what I like to do. Because it fucked with my head, no, just only, alright. It fucked with my head. It made me cough so often and so much that it was like I couldn't go 4 minutes without a cough. That I don't know if any of you have ever heard me coughing when I've dealt with chemicals. It was worse than that. For what that's worth. Right now, my throat's scratchy and whatnot, because I woke up recently. There's always going to be that period of time in the morning when I've got a gravelly voice and all that shit. But, man. During those 4, I don't know how long, many days, they all kind of blended together at one point. I coughed so much I threw up. So that's a terrible feeling, especially when what comes up is like, I didn't have that. What the hell are we even doing? Come on. There you go. Temple Tower. Huh? Over here? Okay. But yeah, just wanted to fill you guys in. I'll probably do so for every other episode too, for today at least. Yeah, everything sucked during that time frame, but you know, being sick never is really fun. My demographic range, when I've looked at my analytics, none of you are young folk. But if some random youngster decides to watch in on this, no, being sick sucks bad. It like really does. Actually, let's look up here first. Getting off of school, that's all great, assuming that you can actually like do anything when you're sick. AKA faking being sick to get out of school, that's fine. these days, school, man, even when I was going, it did not make any sense to me. However, I can't really condone missing lessons that can actually help you. Alright. But, yeah, so. And I'll definitely say this. Skipping out of work? Wait. Is that? No, because it's clipped through the top there. So it's got to be the other one. Skipping out of work by faking being sick. Let me put it this way. If you have to fake being sick to get out of work, maybe find a different job. Because I'll tell you this much right now. Especially after COVID, man, it was pretty easy to go, hey, I'm not feeling great, and have them go, yep, don't come in. To be fair, though, before I lost the job, where I worked was like, no, just don't come in sick. If you're sick, just don't come in. If you have PTO, do that. If not, well, you don't get paid for that time frame. But at the same time, just don't come in when you're sick. Don't come in. It's a really simple concept. Now, you did it too much, you lost your job. But let's be honest, anywhere should have that. So, that's not a big thing. But yeah, overall, man, it sucked being sick. I may not be fully recovered. I may be like 90% recovered. But in that stage where it's okay. I can talk for long periods of time, and outside of a grunt or gargle here, I'm not, like, hacking up a lung. My sister and Dad got it too, but Dad's a freaking warhorse when it comes down to that sort of stuff, and outside of a scratchy throat, he didn't have a problem. And my dumbass, on top of being a dumbass, got sick with, like, basic flu at that point. Not super flu or anything, just... my nose is running now. Whoop-de-doo. So, yeah. Shouldn't get into another fight here. Ah, yep, there we are. So now, what does the treasure map say? The bigger rock is the right place, close by the edge, but not on the ledge. There. Oh, there's just a way back. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's actually really nice that they coded this in. Instead of going, you could just use the anvil to get back. I actually have all the forgotten paths, so I just need to worry about the ceiling tomes. Which is actually what I was supposed to do now that I remember. Whoopsie doodle. Today I plan on doing a full game of games so that you guys have something to watch. And know that I'm not dead.
How could this happen? What have I done? Were you able to figure out how to get to the ruins?
I can get there traversing the gaps.
Kendra will be pleased to hear this. I am too.
Oh, alright.
It was a mistake to try to fight the big one. Useless.
Oh, right, I get a speed boost after collecting herbs. This one's super simple. Oh wow, already red? Damn, I might actually miss this one. That was kind of on the wire, I guess. I don't know. I haven't had any of these fail barely. It's always been, I have really failed. One of the worst things that was happening while I was sick was my body couldn't decide if it wanted to nuke me with heat or go, you need heat, you're freezing. So it was like, great.
Everyone is welcome back, my...
No time to talk. I want to trade.
People are currently crazy for some really old oddities. Don't know why, but you don't need that anymore. Good. But don't get mad if I sell this with a profit. But don't get mad if I sell this with a profit. But don't get mad if I sell this with a profit. Happy to buy this. This is of the best quality. Leaving already?
Okay. Yeah, let's do this one. So yeah, there would just be times where I'm sitting, or not sitting, but laying down, all cozy, and then suddenly I'm like freezing. Like everything is just so cold. And if it was like just normal, hey, that's what I should expect from the area, yada yada, I wouldn't be complaining. But it's not. The type of cold was that... Oh, fuck. Was the type of cold that you... Okay, I have to remember that one. That you feel in your bones. Thank you. Which made so many things so much worse. But then, when I, like... Get the fuck out of the way. But then when I got, like, some cozy stuff on and whatnot, suddenly I'm over warm, and it's just like, for crying out loud. Kale root. That was what was in the chest? Man, couldn't have me have that. Okay. So, where's the last one? Oh, over there. I think that was closer. So yeah, now I'm feeling fine-ish. That sort of euphoric feeling where like you've just recovered and everything feels great, but you know it shouldn't. That's kind of how I am right now. Yeah, fuck you. You're not getting that off on me. Resurrection Totem. Screws up your shit, doesn't it? Come on. There you go. So that's all the ceiling tomes for here. But there's still a map I don't have? That's obnoxious. You know what? This game has fallen into that category of obnoxious to 100%. So let's just finish this game off. Because the Morpher has yet to drop his one. There is the small one, which I have a feeling is actually the guy we're about to face. Instead of just saying things. This one. I imagine this one, because it's a lesser wraith, but I've never run into it before, is going to be him. But here, the Morpher, I don't have the growing charge, which I wouldn't even be using it anyway, it's just to have it. You know what? I want to do one thing. Normally I turn this stuff off. I don't know if it will work with this controller, because I haven't turned on vibration in so long. But you see it in the upper portion where it's like, hey, there's a treasure chest around here. Wait, what's that? Oh, the vibration isn't working, which... Okay. Oh, wait. No, the vibration is working. Man, is that a weird... Like, normally vibration makes itself very well known. This one, it's just like... I heard the jingle. Whoop. Thud. Oh. Every time I do that, it's a very subtle vibration. I will actually give this game the thing of, like, that doesn't feel obnoxious. Because normally vibration on games, they want you to not feel your hands anymore. apparently. But this one, it definitely has the feel of, it wants you to feel the tactile of like, hey, you're doing this thing. You hit the ground. You did those things. Awesome. That's kind of what I hoped, but most of the people who fucking do it are stupid. I should get into a fight. See if the vibration is really bad there. Come on, Heaver. My God. So this has probably been the most, like, I actually don't mind this vibration, like, at all. I'm pleasantly surprised by that. Most of the time the vibration is very much overstaying its welcome. Is a pain in the ass to deal with. No, not here. I mean, can I... Never thought I'd be saying this. Can I turn up the vibration? No, doesn't look like it. Interesting. Oh, right, yeah, I can lock on to stuff, but why? You know what? Here we go. Come on, Captain. Let's get this over with.
The captain is now Thelos' servant. He will be no match.
Look at you. How small you have become.
That explains why my eyes are hurting a little. Interrupt his ritual?
Careful.
Dare come before me. Brave, but foolish.
Oh.
Hardly even worth my time. Come to me, my servant.
And the game crashed. You know what? I think that's it. We stopped Thanos or Theros or whatever he calls himself by causing his world to collapse in on itself. Hope you all have enjoyed. Not how I expected it to end, but you know what? I'm not gonna look it in the mouth. The only way I could figure to make it work is to turn down all the settings to absolutely bare shit minimum, and I don't think even that would work. So I'll go ahead and do my actual outro of talking about finishing a game, because yeah, this, if I can't battle the last boss, then I can't go anywhere with it. This game was actually really, really good. Like, it's 40 bucks. I got it for free because of Humble Bundle. So freeze and quotation marks there. But for 40 bucks, that's not bad. I would suggest you wait for it to go to 20, if I'm being completely honest with you. But it's got a lot of the good hallmarks of a AA game. I'm kind of sick of these days where you can't tell the difference between double, triple, and blah, 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 because it doesn't matter. But this has a lot of passion behind it, a lot of interest. I like the world. The enemies, though there's not that big a variety of them, they are different enough from each other that putting in different combinations does, in fact, change up how the battles go. But more importantly than the enemies is what you can do. The amount of things that you can do with your gauntlet and all that stuff, the different idols and combinations you can get with the essence stones, that is so much fun. And they have a pretty non-punishing counter system. And I know quite a few people who are like, well, it's not Dark Souls level. See, you've got thousands of games that are Dark Souls level difficulty. Back the fuck off. You want Dark Souls level difficulty, go find one. They're out there. There's a lot of them, and there's a lot of good ones too. This is Dark Souls Light. It does not have a large portion of Dark Souls elements. The counter system and the momentum system. That's kind of what feels Dark Souls-esque. Everything else is a hack and slash platformer. And it does that really well, in my opinion. I don't like the quicksand, but the amount of times that quicksand becomes a problem is very small. The aerial combat's actually pretty interesting. You don't get too many weapons, but again, the weapons themselves aren't really what makes the combat work. It's the essence stones and the momentum. So I'd have to give this game a solid 8 out of 10. Solid 8 out of 10. I highly recommend picking it up if you have 20 bucks to spare and it's on sale. Like, 20 bucks, this is great. Can you beat it? If you can get past that glitch, sure. I'm not going to try any further. I'm already recovering from an illness. This game has taken up 24 hours of game time, 26 hours on the Steam page, which for me, that's awesome, because I enjoyed 20 hours of that. Yeah, 6 hours of it was me like getting from point A to point B, or some other stuff like trying to figure out this or that. But man, everything else felt good. When it glitched and hiccuped, do I expect them to be working on that? Nah. To be fair, though, the last update they had was January 10th, so they may still be working on it. If an update comes out for this that like fixes some of the frame rate issue or the glitching of that last boss fight, I'll definitely come back and complete this game. But for now, I think we're done. So I hope you all have enjoyed. Sorry for the black screen of death, but that's literally what I've got for the game. So I will catch you all in the next game. Until then, though, have fun, be safe, and aloha.